am, but today we're going to go over all the video games and video game related items we found for the March of the month.
What?
Oh, hello. You don't know who I am, but today we're going to go over all the video games and video game related items we got for the month of March. And you know what? March treated us very well. We got some really good stuff. So, in this one, we're going to change it up for a moment. We're going to start with the newest consoles and go to the oldest, because we got some good stuff for some of the older consoles. And then we'll see at the end of this video if there's any time for a little bit of a Q&A with another question or comment that we've received over the course of, being here on YouTube and doing some of these videos for a while. Alright, let's get to looking at stuff. There are still plenty of physical PS5 games to be collecting, and yes, you are right, digital is a collection as well, but here we only focus on the physical side of things. So, first off, we've got Redoubt 2 Deluxe Edition. The fastest game in the universe is back. I don't think I played the very first one. So, if this is anything like, say, F-Zero, then I'm all in. Or, even better yet, if it's anything like Wipeout, then I'm definitely all in. I can't let you see this code. You'll try and take it. So let's turn that around. Oh, it's a season pass. That's probably expired anyways, right? Let's see here. Oh no, it expires in 2043, so I should probably see if it's available still. Okay. Redoubt.
Or is it supposed to be Red Out, you fool?
Impossible Speed, custom 12 unique chassis, arcade racing, insane bends, loops, and twists. Okay, so maybe it is like Wipeout. Okay, that got me excited. Continuing with the PS5, we got Soul Hackers 2. Right, from Sega and Atlas. Here we go. Developer Atlas. Man, I love Atlas games. Well, yes, I love giving Atlas games a try at least, because usually they're pretty fun, have some really cool mechanics, or maybe there's just something that's very comfortable about Atlas games sometimes as well. Now you can just slide in and play them, and you feel like you're at home. So Soul Hackers 2. There we go. This will be fun to give it a shot. We've got to investigate the end of the world. Sure, isn't it always the end of the world? Of course, that's what we're here for. You and I, we are here to help prevent the end of the world in so many of our games. Because, we're heroes. Soul Hackers 2. Let me know if you ever gave Soul Hackers 1 or Soul Hackers 2 a run for its money. Oh man, now we've got... You know what? That was stuff for our newest consoles. Now we're back down to several generations ago. So let's go ahead and go to... That's PlayStation 5. We got some PlayStation 2 action here. Let's do that. Now, first up is... Alright. It's really cool artwork on this. And I went ahead and grabbed it because it was relatively cheap. But we've got Avatar, The Last Airbender. And this might be... Maybe this is the first Avatar game? I don't know. Don't quote me on that. From Nickelodeon, developed by THQ. Master the Elements. Let's give it... Oh, look at that inside. That is beautiful. Look at that. Full meal and pristine. This is just what the collection needed to help fatten it up. This is... that's good. So, the big thing. Is it Aang or is it Ong? I know, sorry. The movie was an unfortunate accident. And yes, while the live-action movie might have been a mistake, what do you think about the live-action series that they just had? Yeah, let us know. This should actually be pretty cool, because I had a lot of fun with the Full Metal Alchemist 2 game that I got a year or two ago, and maybe this will be somewhat similar to that, at least hopefully enjoyable, right? And maybe... Man, if they got the voice actors and everything here for it, that would be good. So I know you avidly pay attention to everything that I pick up each month, and so maybe a few months ago you'll remember that I picked up The Bard's Tale right here for the PS4, the re-snarkled and remastered edition, or actually it's the remastered and resnarkled edition, so I just, kind of flipped those there. But, anyways, I went ahead and found the Bard's Tale, the original one, here on PS2. Oh, I'm so glad I found it. It was good to see again. This is a great pickup to have. It was one that I had a long time ago, and then for some reason, I don't know, either I traded it in, or, as always, I let somebody borrow it, and then never saw it again. Oh, boy. I do that. That's happened way too much. I'm glad I don't do that anymore. Anyways, inside is beautiful. It's all there. I am extremely happy to be able to add this back to my collection, and sure, it's a little beat up right there, but that's okay. It's great. It's awesome to have the remaster, so here we go. Hooray, hurrah, hurrah.
What?
Hooray, hurrah, hurrow. That's good. Good, good, good. Oh no, would you look at this? Underneath this pile, there's... I jumped the gun. Let's back up for a moment. Let's go to the Wii. So I went to the Goodwill, as one always does, just to see what they've got, because they always have something, and they had a great selection of Wii games this time. Except, I had them all except for one, and that was Epic Mickey, right? That's great. That wasn't until I brought it home, and then somebody said, you know what, you already have Epic Mickey here. I was like, what? No, I don't. I checked my awesome Game Eye app, and it wasn't in there. So I said, no, it's not in my app. I don't have it. I said, really? Go double check your pile. So I went over to the pile where Wii stuff is, and sure enough, there's Epic Mickey in that pile. So now I've got two. Yeah, that's fine. What do I always say? It's best to have two, right? Yeah. I mean, just in case. I don't know. Maybe I can find a good home for one of them. I was finally able to add a GameCube game back to the collection. Oh, jeez. Finally. It's taken me long enough to get... I tell you, that's one thing I'm really lacking on is GameCube games, so I need to get more. We all need more of something, and right now I'm thinking I need more GameCube games. So, anyways, I was able to pick up Tales of Symphonia. And yes, I know they did just release a remaster of this, and I'll pick that up at some time as well. But, oh, look at this. Here we go. Inside is just, that is beautiful to see. Remember that? Look at those 2 discs for the GameCube. It's just beautiful. Again, this is just straight up great for the collection to really fatten it up and make it nice and healthy. Fun. This will be a lot of fun to give a shot and play on the actual original hardware with the GameCube. And then here is the one PlayStation game we got. I grabbed this just because it was, well, first off, it's very cheap. Second of all, it's pretty just ridiculous, but whatever. It has a chance, has a potential to be semi-fun, at least maybe entertaining for 5 to 10 minutes. That is Kiss Pinball. Oh my gosh. That's just, I don't know what to say, other than it's a game. I mean, you could really call this one empty calories for sure for the collection, but, I mean, and then the sad thing is there's only 2 tables. Whatever. But hey, 2 incredible tables. I'm sorry, I misspoke. Double the action. Yeah, I'm sure. Anyways, here we go. Inside, there's a disc. I mean, clean disc. Very clean disc. Makes me wonder, did anybody even play it when they had it? Who knows? Who knows? So, right. Kiss Pinball is an outrageous arcade-style world where you get ahead by outsmarting the guards, stockpiling your weapon collection, and releasing tormented souls. Knock down targets at each concert stop to light mystery awards. Get backstage passes and increase score to gain power. Why not? Kiss Pinball! Alright! Well, now we've got 3 games left, and they're all for the NES. Yes, finally back to adding a few NES titles, and one is a complete meal and it's got everything. It is one I've been looking for, and I've seen a few times, but I was finally able to really pull the trigger on this one, and this is it's exciting. I'm glad to finally really get it to add to the collection. But first, let's look at the 2 more inexpensive titles out of them all. And we've got, first off, we have Rocket Ranger. Yeah, Rocket Ranger. I do not know this game. It is from 1985, so it was really early on in the NES life. No, I don't know Rocket Ranger, or at least I don't remember. So it will be really cool to give it a shot and to see what it's all about. Oh, and we've got this I picked up because, well, I played it in the arcade quite a lot, and then the artwork always just really spoke to me. I thought it was always so awesome, and just, anyways, here, you can just see it. And that is Rolling Thunder. It just always really got me, like, what is happening? What did happen? What is going to happen? How can I help? Let's get in here and do this. Let's figure it out. Let's save everybody. And as you can see, this is on the Tengen Black cartridge for the NES, the non-official cartridge that Nintendo was oh so mad about that Tengen did. This is great, with an old sticker that at one point somebody bought it for $8. I did not. I think I paid 10 bucks for it. I think that's what it was. Yeah, this is awesome. I'm really glad to add this. Rolling Thunder. Really, this ate my quarters in the arcade. I always really liked it. Okay, so my exciting add to the NES collection I have is none other than Star Tropics 2: Zoda's Revenge. Oh, look at this. I'll take it out of the protective shell in just a moment. Look at this. This is awesome. This was one I was never able to get when it originally released because it never showed up in my neck of the woods. And then by the time it might have shown up, I had moved on to the Super Nintendo, and while moving on, I had to get rid of my Nintendo, my original NES, and all that stuff, that's a whole other story. But anyways, I moved on to the Super Nintendo, and I'm just so excited to get to add Star Tropics 2 to my collection because I love Star Tropics. That first game, I rented that so much. I wish I would have been able to buy it, but even then, if I did, I still wouldn't have it right now because we had to get rid of it. Anyways, with Star Tropics 1 is I need to go ahead and I need to find the case and the manual for it because I only have it. I just have a loose copy, and I need the full meal for that. But anyways, Zoda's Revenge. Oh my gosh, so excited! This is awesome. That artwork. Oh my gosh, I love that cover art. Right there, that just screams revenge, and it also screams, you have to play me! Alright, let's open it up, and let's look at the cartridge and the manual, okay? And those, we still got the hanger tab on it too, so that's cool. But, oh gosh, man. Oh, this is so good to finally get to hold in hand. Look at that. Look at that, even. That spine. That spine is great. A little bit different here. Good stuff. So good. Okay, let's open it up. Here we go. And oh yeah, there it is. And of course the back with the gold label because it's got a battery in it. Yep. Let's see how well that battery held up. See whose dad is on there. Then our instruction booklet is in great condition. Take a quick look inside. Oh man, it went all out. It's full color. What a wonderful story. Oh yeah, look at that. Boom! Let me get you, Zoda. All your different weapons. Oh man, look at that artwork. How fun. That is great. This is one heck of a piece to add to the collection, and ooh, yes, that's great. Good feelings. This is why we do this, right? This is why we collect this. This is why when we finally see something like this, and we've been looking for it for years or decades, and it's at a decent price, you can go ahead and pull the trigger, grab it, and then it's all so worthwhile. Alright, that brings us to the few pieces of just video game related items that we have. And first up, we have a friend of the show who works at a local movie theater, and they were able to hook us up with some Sonic the Hedgehog 3 keychains. So, it's really great. We've got Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails. Yeah, that's cool. Great movie as well. Last but not least, we have 3 new strategy guides to add to the collection. And by new, I mean 2 of them we already have, but in a different format. So this is a new format, so I still consider them new. Yeah, wouldn't you? Alright, come on, back me up on this. Alright. Alright, first off, this one we don't have in any form, but here we go with the World of Warcraft official guide, official beginner's guide. I know Blizzard liked to release battle chests with big collections of their franchises, but I didn't know they ever came with strategy guides in them. Everything there inside is all color. These are way outdated. It is still awesome to have and to go back and that snapshot of time to read this. We have the World of Warcraft guide itself. And actually, I don't think I have this in a different version. So maybe I only have one of these here in a different version. And so, see? It's all working out. So, again, you get to see places that have changed. I mean, this right here was 1,000 Needles, which is no longer looks like that. Call me crazy, call me nostalgic, I don't know what it is. It's awesome to get to sit back and read these things and look at these pictures. And I mean, look at this. Here's a Tauren. Tauren, they're the best. They're the best. And then there's one more, and that was for the Burning Crusade. And this one I know I do have the larger version for, so I don't know what the difference is, and I haven't compared them, but so I saw these at Goodwill, and they were all the color of the week, so they were half off. So like, what, each like $1 or $1.50. So you have to buy it at that. You have to buy it at that price. You do. Don't look at me like that. That's awesome. Anyways, as you see, March was great for us. And now let's take a moment to answer some Q&A. Answer some Q&A? No. Alright, and so now let's take a moment to answer an email or a comment. Alright, let's do that. So as this pickup video has been a little bit longer than our last few, we will answer a shorter question here. And that question is quite simple. It's, hey, are there any gaming systems that you don't collect for? And the answer is yes. There are many systems that I do not collect for. If I don't own the system, I don't actively collect for it. Okay, so there's the exception. Every now and then you will find a game or two for a system that you don't have, but it's so cheap that you have to buy those games just on principle alone, because you can't let a deal like that go. And usually, if that happens, then that, for me at least, then that kind of forces you to start looking for that system and being like, okay, I should probably keep my eye out to grab that, because if I already got a game or two, I should probably get the system now so I can play it. Or maybe I have a buddy or a friend who has that system, and I know that I can give those games to them because it was just such an exceptional deal. But I mean, there are so many systems out there to collect for. I mean, after all these decades of watching the video game industry, start at Atari and then just balloon into what it is, It can be quite daunting, that's true, but you know, hey, it's not a race. It's not a race. It's a marathon. And you know, if you need to just stick to one system or two systems to collect for, then just do that. Don't worry about the piles of things, like, right? Don't worry about trying to get stuff for all kinds of systems. Wait, am I trying to... No, I need to worry about collecting stuff for all kinds of systems because that's what I have and that's what I really enjoy doing. You know, just off the top of my head, some of the systems I don't have that I'm not collecting for are, you know, any Xbox. I don't have a Dreamcast or a Saturn yet. I don't have the TurboGrafx 16. I mean, you know, I don't have the Neo Geo yet. Oh my gosh, I'd love to get a Neo Geo, but those still, even today, are priced at a place where I really don't want to go yet. So there is a lot out there that I don't collect for, but there is a lot that I do collect for, and that is why I've been doing these videos, because it's just fun to it's fun to collect. It's always fun to play, and I really enjoy getting to share all this with anybody who's willing to watch and listen to me ramble on. Okay, and with that, I want to go ahead and wrap this up. Say thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. So, until then... No, wait, I always get this wrong. Oh, and as always, game on!
Yeah.